Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually
Shadow Bowl
and make their presence known in this game.
The Shadow Bowl.
We have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas
Come on,
Tech
let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
The 23rd ranked team in the land, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to get us underway.
Let's go, Lorello.
Going for the return. Didn't
Find
find
out
any
what y'all
crease
talking
in
about.
that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped up to 17.
Let's hit an X.
A first down for
Speed
the
up there.
offense.
The clock. Oh well. We'll try it.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say?
Come here.
Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
Yeah, we running over fools.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll pay off big time in late in the season.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Do that late.
You got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Thought it might have been a penalty with them linemen downfield. Might have been a tight end over here on the right, though. Or left of this screen. But
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down into the 37.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Slides away.
oh my God, he stopped running. Why didn't he run the street?
Big hit on first down, second down coming.
I mean, the stop phase.
This game knowing that this guy can break tackles. He is a mobile quarterback. It's going to be tough for this defense to get him on the ground. I love the athleticism. I love his ability to extend the play. You just got to be able to finish it with a completion.
It'll be a draw. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big bag. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback checking the play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
Revealed himself.
Over the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into
Circle sitting out there wide open.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage at the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these 3rd downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the 1st down.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. Give to the big fullback. Breaks the tackle.
There you go. Fall forward, big fella. Fall forward.
The fullback. This takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
Let's go, Nevis.
Touchdown, Texas State.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that
good drive.
You're locked in.
One broken sack kind of saved me, though.
The extra point makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense set for a 1st down play. The give to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun.
That's over there. Block the heck out of me.
Plowing ahead. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one.
Good execution. They moved the sticks,
in the
and
front
they got it at the 33.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the 1st quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
There you go.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Put a stop to it.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break.
Get off him.
They'll try to run for it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Threw me off.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know
I love how my dude just stopped.
This thing into the end zone.
Is that my linebacker?
Hit that one with some aggression for the
My
point.
D lineman, he backed up.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive.
He backed up.
And finished the deal with
Look
a
at him.
short
He just
touchdown
stopped.
run from the 2. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Now the toss. Across the 25, he's got room. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Give to the fullback.
Don't be scared, Quan.
On On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He will step out of bounds, but
I was watching the circle right there.
Pick up and a first down for this offense.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
About who make the mistake first.
This QB is scored running this scheme offensively.
Yeah, and as a defense, you got to understand when you're playing the option, it's responsibility football. I got to stop my assignment. I can't get caught in somebody else's business. You can tell this defense not really ready for this quarterback run game. They better figure it out, or it's going to be a long game.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He leaves it with his back.
Dang it.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. Give to the running back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chain.
Guessing.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
You got the D-line to stop it, man. Boy, Cash, you know.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line.
Okay.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Oh, yeah.
And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
As a defense, you just want to steal.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This offense has a 2nd down play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Get there.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give
Keep him away from the short yardage.
Great tackle there.
And that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
God dang it, I couldn't get there.
Pulls and fires complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now, of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that.
Oh, where you going?
Not in lockstep there with
Dude, stay on your side. That's not even a match defense.
They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger.
Where you going?
The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And back to the air on second down.
Yes, sir.
And down he goes at the 33.
You gotta love edge rushers. These guys in 4-3s, they are guys that can penetrate, get in the backfield. Watch the right end get in there so quick. Does a great job rushing the quarterback, knowing when he gets there how to get that dude on the ground. Give me my sack.
Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down.
Illegal pass.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Hoping he would hold that block if I had a fair one. Ready after that.
Offense getting set for first down. He's gonna pass. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They didn't get off the line clean at all.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Snap it to the back.
Oh, man.
You don't tackle a big back like that with one guy. This is a guy that you better be flying to the football, everybody grabbing on, holding on for dear life until your teammates get there. Big backs like this are just hard to get them around.
I ain't like that play.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes it as he fires. Hit hard as he released
he had him.
First down pass, and it never had a chance.
Dang it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Man.
Quarterback empties his backfield. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Going to take a shot at this DB. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long.
I ain't even read it. I was just like circle.
Worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a
sliver
of daylight. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first.
What up, bro?
A
little shadow bowl going on here.
The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half.
My long-time nemesis here, ShadowMonk.
Fair catch called for and made. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready. They're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
My bad, I'm on mute. I'm sitting here yapping and talking. I'm on mute. I don't know how long I've been on mute, though.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Red Raiders get enough for the 1st down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that
there,
first
but then
down
they just
to make sure
are
I
like,
get
oh,
an extra set of downs
ball
instead of
carrier.
trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
There we go. There we go. Lock in, baby.
On that throw and catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. A run for the quarterback.
Dang it. Told you to blitz, Joker.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
Audible. That sucks.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental.
Off he goes. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I don't have any autos. God dang it.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Try to get it to the edge. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that.
Save the wear and tear.
First down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Touchdown, Bobcats.
You want to run it, we can run it, sucker.
Precision.
Oh, man. 2 pass heavy players running the ball a lot. We got to stop this doggone run, though. God dang. Joker, run game is killing us.
Michigan State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the Michigan State Air Force game is a good one.
Over Air Force. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect
came back, though.
Fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive, just trying to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll try it again. Running with power.
Jesus
They'll
Christ.
mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You ain't getting by all these guys
God.
right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Off play action on 1st down. Looking for a
Freaking slot fade. He got me right when I ran cover 3 match.
And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Sometimes it's
Someone told me to stick on the inside, on the slot defender.
And you let him burn for
because I would have pressed him.
Right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety. That's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
I was waiting for some pass, too. But I ran match because I wanted to stop the inside.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
This is a fullback who can be a weapon in this offense. He can block,
I saw it in
you
the
can hand it
audible.
off to him. He can also catch the ball.
Actually selected the wrong one.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house.
Looks better.
Power football with the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I'm gonna call this, but I'm gonna see what the defensive setup looks like.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. And he breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. They got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Leads it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Oh, look out, the ball's
Brother.
Ball's on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a clutch stop for this defense. You get in the 4th
Freaking
quarter,
circle
you
was
got to
wide
make
open
those
again.
plays. Get the ball back to your offense in a position now to go take the lead in this ball game.
The safety went over there, so it made me look off. Well, he was like sliding that way. Made me look off.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Reads it, fires complete.
I read the RPO to the left and didn't see him over there. Where's my hard flat, though?
Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Makes the grab on the left.
Brothers, if I call a hard flat,
was good enough to give them a first down.
Why aren't you hard?
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback.
That makes no sense.
On the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
That makes no sense. All right, fellas.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Open space at the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Still on his feet.
They can fumble.
The defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. So these guys get in their sprinter stances. They come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Release to the back. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Too slow.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. They move on.
Too slow.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming.
All right, let's see if we can get something going here.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it
get rid of that.
That
to make sure I was out of the pocket.
And they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit. It affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the pass.
Gotta go for it.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Quarterback checking off. desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads it left.
What's that flag? That's a pass interference.
Oh,
man. Holding. I thought I had a angle happening there. Rushing 3 and y'all holding.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game offensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Yes, sir.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter
yes, sir.
for this defense. And he's brought down after the pick.
So you're telling me there is a chance.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue, create the interception.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense.
He could have just ran the ball and kicked the field goal, put the game out
in their own end last time. David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement.
No!
Intercepted. Didn't get much on the return.
What?
What a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
It's all about making plays.
How did he jump that?
Been waiting to make his mark on
oh, he threw it behind him.
His first interception of the season, and what a
momentum-changing
play for his team.
Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back.
Spin the last second.
Time for their offense. They'll line up for a second down play. The quarterback takes a knee.
I can't believe he did that.
Consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games, and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so,
it was there too.
That's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now.
I should have stuck with my first read.
Trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them.
That fumble hurt.
This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
That one hurt for sure.
Mental toughness when you start to string together
that interception killed it though.
String together positive plays. Now you know
11-19.
We talked about it in the offseason. Oh, we want to do
52
this. Now,
is cooking. Ricci had a good game. Oh, some of those yards are from the running back.
So that's going to do it for us.
From the tosses and stuff like that. Not great distribution. I don't really like that. Had 2 drops though. Sap. What's up, man? Gave up 2 sacks. Good game by Edmonds. He's the one who gave us the interception at the end. 5 tackles for a loss. A lot of running though. So that's going to happen. 2.5 sacks. No, 3 sacks, excuse me, total. Only got the 1 interception. He didn't throw a lot though, and a lot of his passes were behind the line, short stuff. He didn't really throw a lot of down the field passes. Right, if we take a look here, 12 or 14 for 158. His biggest pass was that slot fade. You can see everything else along this 22, 19, 11. Man. All right. So we are, I think, on to CPU games after this. Let's see. Oh, no, we got Feds next. Okay. Yeah. So we'll run that versus Feds here soon. Advance coming shortly. All right, man. Appreciate y'all joining.